Hi there, Neil here from Sanico. We help people teach and learn languages. As the academic year draws to a close, it's time for exams. And with exams comes stress. But it doesn't have to be this way. By teaching your students mnemonic devices, you can help them recap and quickly remember everything that they have learned in the past year. In this video, we're going to look at a variety of mnemonic devices, such as acronyms, mantras, and mind maps. We will also give some examples from the main English language proficiency exams, such as IELTS, the Advanced Placement exam, and Cambridge exams. So, let's get started. One mnemonic device that I especially like is that of mantras. In this case, the next example I'm going to show you, this will help greatly with the cohesiveness, the structure of the writing part 1 in the IELTS exam. This is an objective writing piece, meaning you don't give your opinion, but you only describe exactly what you can see. The mantra is data, trends, analysis. Data, trends, analysis. Data, trends, analysis. I teach my students this, so on exam day, they immediately write this down. They can later erase it, but they write down these 3 words and it reminds them of the structure which they must follow for the writing part 1. The next memorization technique is using the acronym PPF, or past, present, future. We teach our students to remember this during the speaking exam, namely the IELTS Part 2, where students will be given a task card, have 1 minute to prepare a response, and then deliver a monologue to the examiner for 2 minutes. By following this cohesive device, the structural device, starting with the past, talking about the present, and then talking about the future, it gives the student an opportunity to demonstrate to the examiner all of their abilities in each of the tenses, as well as giving an overall structure to their response. The next mnemonic devices are for the longer subjective style essays, which students will be required to write. These are mind maps and what is called chunking. First, let's talk about chunking. Let's say the essay is about environmental damage. So we must think of all the synonyms and antonyms related to environmental damage. The student should take a few seconds, or 30 seconds, let's say, to write down as many pieces of vocabulary they know from their lexicon related to environmental damage. Phrasal verbs are also good ones to write down, idioms or expressions that they can use later. Then they should draw what looks like a spider or mind map, where by following the subcategories of the 5 WH question words, what, where, who, why, and when, add some structure that they can refer to when they start writing. Let's look at an example. The next example for a mnemonic device comes from the AP exam, the Advanced Placement exam, namely the English Language and Composition module. In this module, students must look at historical documents and critique the rhetorical devices which the author has used. It's quite difficult, and I always promise my students that once the exam is over, they can metaphorically wash their hands of this exam. That's right, the acronym is SOAPS. You wash your hands with the soap. They seem to remember it. SOAPS, or SOAP's tone sometimes, stands for subject, occasion, audience, purpose, point of view, speaker, plus tone. So there you have it. Some examples of mnemonic devices which you can use in your classroom to ensure that your students remember everything you have taught them on exam day. If you like this video and you would like to see more, subscribe to our YouTube channel now.